Welcome back to my views and news. Some news stories for you, mainly from Sudan, a civil war, which is now being regionalized. Regional players are becoming involved. Evidence is emerging. No denial from the government. Denial is coming in one case, but most sources are confirming now involvement of neighboring countries. Two countries are being named. If you remember, in my analysis yesterday, I said that the country on Sudan's western border, which could be involved in this conflict, is Libya. Several viewers disagreed with me. Now, an international news outlet has shared the same analysis. We have details for you. Egypt is involved now as well. Most sources are confirming its involvement. Details for you. What type of support is being given by Egyptian military? Secondly, viewers, Darfur, Al-Fashir, Niyala, North Darfur, South Darfur, where humanitarian crisis is escalating. RSF is attacking whatever they can lay their hands on. Hospitals being looted, markets being looted. People are now thinking that they should have their own militias. Thirdly, overall situation from Sudan, what is happening? Is ceasefire being respected? Ceasefire is going to be extended or not? What is happening in Khartoum? Was there any fighting in the last 24 hours? There for you. Firstly, viewers, Sudan conflict, internal civil war is turning into a regional conflict now. Wall Street Journal a few hours ago confirmed my analysis that one neighboring country provided military support to RSF fighters. One military plane carrying military supplies arrived somewhere in Sudan to provide support to these rapid support force fighters led by Hamdan Dagalo. Name of the country is Libya. In Libya, we know that Libyan National Army fought against GNA in the past. And back then, these RSF fighters, Janjaweed fighters, they fought in support of Khalifa Haftar's Libyan National Army. And before the start of this conflict in Sudan, there was a meeting, pictures of which have been published. Meeting between Hamati and Khalifa Haftar's son. Khalifa Haftar, a commander of Libyan National Army, has sent a plane carrying military supplies to Hamati. Though LNA is denying, but most sources are confirming. LNA will keep on denying. That is what happens, that no one admits their involvement. But now Libya is involved. Involvement was to the extent of provision of one plane carrying supplies. It's not that all LNA, that LNA is sending fighters to Sudan. Support is military equipment support. Secondly, Egypt is involved as well. Egypt is conducting airstrikes on RSF positions. An ammunition depot of rapid support forces was targeted by Egyptian planes reportedly 3 days ago. The attack is being confirmed by several sources. So far, Egyptian involvement is in the form of air support. Egypt sent some fighter jets before the start of this conflict in support of Sudanese army, and then some pilots were sent afterwards after the start of this conflict. We know that 27 Egyptian soldiers are in the custody of rapid support forces. They were taken prisoner from Marway Air Force Base. They are still in the custody. Egypt evacuated some of its forces from Sudan yesterday. but those evacuees are not the ones who were taken prisoner by rapid support forces. 27 are still in the custody of rapid support forces. Their whereabouts are unknown. Though RSF says it will hand over the POWs to Egyptian government, it has not happened so far. Egypt is now involved. Libya involved as well. This war is now becoming regionalized. Secondly, Darfur, viewers, where humanitarian crisis is worsening. In Darfur, tens of thousands died in ethnic clashes when RSF was formed there by Umar al-Bashir to crush dissenting voices there. In Al-Fashir, in Nayala, heavy fighting went on since the start of this conflict there. Darfur is stronghold of the rapid support forces. People don't know what to do. Markets being looted, hospitals being looted, and people cannot enter neighboring countries. Chad has closed its border. There is already conflict, unrest in Central African Republic. People are now considering arming themselves. So we could see new militias formed in Darfur, which could prolong this war if people think that they have only themselves to defend. That is what is being planned by people in Darfur. Thirdly, Khartoum, viewers, 24-hour ceasefire was announced, second ceasefire of 24 hours. Totally, it was fourth basically. 2 3-hour ceasefires, 2 24-hour long ceasefire were announced so far. Ceasefire holding, but airstrikes ongoing, fighting ongoing. So I don't know if we should call it ceasefire. An ammunition depot of rapid support forces was hit in an airstrike this morning. Near Darman, there was airstrike as well, and rapid support force claims it has downed 2 helicopters of Sudanese military, which was trying to attack RSF's positions to the west of Darman. No visual confirmation, but it shows that fighting clashes ongoing. 70% of total hospitals in and near areas where fighting is ongoing are unoperational. No operations there. Why? Because either supplies have been looted, or there is no electricity, no medicine, or hospitals have been bombarded. Different reasons. Hospitals are unoperational. 70%. Total number of deaths so far is around 300. Around 300. And around 2,500 injured so far. These are confirmed deaths and injured. Otherwise, there are large number of dead bodies lying in the streets of Khartoum. Aid organizations have limited access to the areas where fighting is ongoing. Displacements ongoing. Thousands are leaving Khartoum. Where will they go? No one knows. Any camps established outside Khartoum, don't know. People just want to leave Khartoum city. Same is happening in Darfur, but to a limited extent. Main displacements are being seen in Khartoum. Evacuation is going to start. Japan, Netherlands, they have sent their planes to evacuate the citizens from Khartoum reportedly. Khartoum International Airport is usable reportedly, though there were attacks on this airport. Some aircrafts were damaged too, but it's not that airport is not usable. Reportedly, flights can be operated. Main hindrance to evacuations is the fighting, ongoing fighting in and near airport reportedly. But 2 countries have sent their planes, Netherlands and Japan. Other countries are following as well. So you see that overall situation is not improving despite announcement of ceasefires. Today is 29th of Ramadan in Sudan. It means that tomorrow, on Friday or Saturday, Muslims will celebrate Eid, Eid ul-Fitr, religious holiday. which Muslims celebrate at the end of fasting month of Ramadan. Ramadan is either 29 or 30-day month of Islamic calendar. So that is why we could see extension of ceasefire today at 6 p.m. local time. Ceasefire will expire. Then I think there will be an extension for around 2 days. Tomorrow, then maybe next extension. And after that, we could see real battle if there is no intervention to resolve the issue through dialogue. Let's hope that all Sudanese leave Khartoum, Omdurman, Bahri before the end of Eid, because we could see serious fighting after Eid in Khartoum if there is no solution. Thank you for watching.